Alright, so this video is for you, Stanford, to go a little more over what I discussed with you last time when we were doing, what was that, Total War Arena. So this is Rome Total War. I am the Greeks, indicated here, versus the Carthaginians, who are these guys right here. So, like I've been telling you before, the Greeks are primarily a phalanx force. So these are my phalanx dudes. They form a shield wall, you know, with their spears out in the front. All these infantry, all the Greek infantry except for their peasants indicated here, are all hoplites, meaning they all do the phalanx. I then support my phalanx with several divisions of archers. Clearly, I go more with the infantry than the archers, because archers need room to fire. Because they need room to fire, you got to have more infantry since they're in a tight formation, whereas the archers are in a loose formation. But my real weapon, the real weapon that's going to win me the battle, is the cavalry. So I have my general cavalry here, and then my regular cavalry right here. I gave them all upgrades in attack, so that way they would be more effective. Over on the Carthaginian side, I let the computer choose what they would use. So they have some missile units here. This is a cavalry force. They throw spears. These guys, they're called Scuterii. They're mercenaries. They throw a javelin before charging in with their sword. They're very effective. Then right here we have the armored war elephant. It took me a while to finally get the computer to choose that, but they finally did. As you can see, they didn't do too much cavalry. They have two groups of actual melee fighting cavalry and then two groups of missile cavalry. Now, the unique thing about the Carthaginians is that their infantry are not either phalanx units or melee units. They're actually a mix of the two. So these two divisions right here, the Poeni infantry and the Sacred Band, they both form phalanxes. I know I'm probably going into too much detail, but I like to talk about my favorite game. But yeah, all the rest of these guys are regular infantry. Right here we have slingers that the Carthaginians have. They fire just about as far as archers. Their biggest problem is that they fire straight, so you don't want to put them behind your troops, or else they'll actually kill your own troops. The nice thing about the elephants is that they have archers up on top of them, so they're basically a moving, firing fortress. Yeah, very, very nasty when they come up close. So hopefully my archers, the plan is to put them on flame and set his war elephants to panicking and destroy his troops. One thing I'm going to have to take out quick is his heavy onager. If that thing goes into flame mode and fires a projectile and hits my troops, that'll cause massive damage amongst my men. So definitely want to knock that out first real quick. And there's our inspiring quote of the day. They have one of these for every loading screen. Some of them are really interesting, others are just kind of okay, whatever. But yeah, let's get this battle on the road. Wow, I spent 4 minutes just talking about the troops.
A battle is never an
The
easy
generals
thing
like
to
to give their
face,
speech, but I don't listen to it. So I don't like having my guys fight in the trees, because phalanx units do not do well in the trees. Let me give you a little up close and personal view of the troops. Because my computer is not very upgraded, that's why everything is on the lowest setting. These guys are usually in divisions of like 80, 82 men, but because of my computer's lack of capability, it has to do half. So up here we have the armored hoplites who look really awesome and are really great in defense. Over here, I decided to add them, are the Spartans. They do not look nearly as awesome as the armored hoplites, but they are better in the attack than the armored hoplites. Armored hoplites, however, oddly enough, are better in the defense than the Spartans. So let's put the Spartans in the center. There we go. I'll put these armored hoplites here just for aesthetic looks. Okay, so I got my cavalry in the flanks. As I was telling you before, flanks are everything. I like to have a wide flank, so since I pulled my men so far back, I'm going to take these guys and I'm just going to put them way out there. I'm going to leave my general here. I usually send him out with the cavalry, but today I'm just going to keep him back here. So I'm going to try and keep all my archers in a nice formation behind. This right here, so basically when the enemy comes too close, your archers will then automatically run away. I don't like doing that most of the time. I'll do that for my missile cavalry, but not my archers or javelin throwers. I like to stay in control. So I'm going to move my archers up front, so that way they can hurt the enemy for a little while before the enemy actually getting too close. Then as they get in close, I'll just have my archers fall back behind the phalanx. Fire at will is on, so as soon as the enemy comes within range, they'll start shooting. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Here we have the mighty Carthaginians. So there's the Scuterii I was talking about. This is just a town militia, not very effective. Don't know why computer chose it. Poeni infantry, they can do the phalanx, as you can tell by the long spears. Sacred band that look exactly like the armored hoplites. Over here we have the majestic armored war elephants, looking beautiful and fashionable as always, with their archers on top. Catapults, they usually go slower than the rest of the army, so they might lag behind, which will give my cavalry ample time to maneuver around and take them out before they actually get in range and can cause any damage. I have both units go, so that way the enemy has to deal with 2 divisions and not just one. If it was one, they could easily counter it, but coming up from 2 different sides, that makes it more difficult, and they actually have to then spread their troops out, which, since it's cavalry who are very mobile, can exploit that. Hopefully, and that's always the key. Okay, so it looks like the catapults are already in range. That is not good. Gotta pick up the speed. Looks like my boys have gotten around. Okay, so flaming projectiles are on. Flaming projectiles are less accurate than a regular projectile, but they cause a ton more damage. So I'm coming into range of these guys, and they're automatically going to throw their javelins to my cavalry. I'd hoped to avoid that. Oh, snap. That was not expected. That was not expected. So I got cavalry divisions taking off running just because they got hit by a few javelins. They should come back, but as long as I knock out this catapult, that's all that matters. Let's go take out these cavalry. So the archers are firing into the troops. Alright, archers, let's fall back. Oh, shit. That's why you gotta be paying attention to everything that goes on in this. That cavalry just came up and is gonna teach my cavalry a little lesson. Or my archers. Get out of there. Fall behind the phalanx. Cavalry, get out of there. There we go. So now they've run into the phalanx, and the phalanx is just gonna massacre them. Defeat is a distinct possibility. Alright. So slingers. Ooh, Scuterii are on the flank. So they must just be firing at will, not gonna charge until they've run out of their javelins. They're gonna just try and flank me.
Your general shames himself.
What?
He runs.
So will his army stand when he shows such courage?
Yeah, Carthaginians have a real good cavalry division, so... Ah, snap. My horses are not doing very good. So yeah, archers, take care of this problem. Because the cavalry... Let's pull this infantry back here. What is this division here? Get in there. This battle is completely savable. It's just not going as I would have liked. Alright, archers. Flame. Take out those dudes. Okay, fire up. Shoot. Well, not going as well as I had hoped. Carthaginians are doing much better than I expected. Spartans, flank them. The advantage why the Carthaginians are doing so well is because they're missile, or not missile, they're cavalry. So they've got the mobility that I am lacking right now. Let's reform the line. Spanish mercenaries going for the archers. Infantry caught them, yeah. So looks like we didn't get the elephants to panic. That's too bad. Hoplites will be decent. As you can see, they took out one division, but the one elephant. But they're panicking. All right, flank around on those guys. Let's send in the Spartans. Armored hoplites. Yes, we lost all our missile. So yeah, my men are really panicking real easily. Primarily because I lost my general, and 2 because all their buddies are running away. So I am now going to lose this game undoubtedly, but let's see if we can take some of the war elephants with us, or we actually completely lose. Wow, Spartans are actually being, well, it's 'cause the elephants aren't fighting back. So yeah, this is, man, stupid Spartans. They don't know which way to go. Just march into these elephants. Kill it. There we go. So now those guys are gonna run. Fire. Under. So yeah, Spartans are fighting away. They might fight to the last man, you never know. Turn around, face this man, kill him. Stop! Hoplites, phalanx formations are extremely effective when they are stopped and not walking, because they have time to plant their spears and everything. Okay, Spartans are running. Everybody's
God
running.
should witness such a day, such a defeat.
So yeah, that is a battle in Rome Total War. Sorry I couldn't have won that, but that was very unexpected how my cavalry reacted. Ooh, look back here. Too bad we got this thing in the way. You can see the red flag on the elephants. It means they've gone crazy and they're gonna start stampeding all their buddies. The next video that I'll make for you, I'll show a little combat in a city. Hope you enjoyed.